Our technology can kill us all, and we all know it. That's how powerful it's become. But I come from this place that's like this wilderness throwback. My experience growing up in New Mexico in the 1970s,
it does seem pretty exotic in today's time, like a log cabin. We had kerosene lanterns for light, no electricity, an outhouse. That's how we lived. Growing up in the wilderness, being able to run around in nature, I think is the best thing that a kid could experience.
It was such an important formative time of our nuclear family. And then it happens to be like one of the most historic places in the state of New Mexico. Usually when people know that you're an Oppenheimer, it is suddenly a big deal. I am Charles Oppenheimer. What I do currently is provocateuring to stop climate change and stop nuclear war. The environmental ethos that I grew up with said, if we conserve more and we use less energy, we can save the world. But I had a realization that if that was our method of stopping climate change, it's not going to work. And then in energy poverty places, it's actually unethical. Now, if you add the tech companies and the AI boom, we cannot get to the kind of energy profile that we need without nuclear energy. We need a bigger boat. This whole quest is around that. The threat of nuclear weapons, climate change, and energy poverty. It's a three-body problem of unacceptable risk. Sometimes people would be like, what is it like being an Oppenheimer? I'm like, well, there's no real upside. My grandfather, he was one of the top scientists in the world. And then when he was put in a place of leadership of the Manhattan Project on an almost impossible time frame to meet an existential threat, he proved himself. I am no Robert Oppenheimer. I felt constrained to say these problems of nuclear energy and nuclear weapons are so big and so unsolvable. That feeling of being an Oppenheimer related to the survival of mankind in that exact same science, fission, it could be a peace builder. Can it make a difference? I'm willing to try. I want to figure out how to build a nuclear reactor. It's almost impossible for anybody in the US to do it. I'm very much schooled in the ethos of Silicon Valley. That's how I know how to start businesses. I am a salesman. The best part of sales, especially large enterprise sales, is making change. Product's already been made. It was made in 45. We got fission harnessed. If we could bring groups together to do a deal now. I got to go to Korea because they have the best nuclear builders in the world. And I am talking to the Department of Energy. The Japanese builders, they have the world record for the fastest build of the largest nuclear plant. These series of meetings that are leading towards a $10 billion or $20 billion project. And I really believe it can happen.
I think the only hope for our future safety must lie in a collaboration based on confidence and good faith with the other peoples of the world.
My grandfather's values around this were really clear. It's obvious that we're in it together. I just do not accept fundamentally deep down that it's beneficial to treat China like an enemy and Russia like an enemy. I know what the prescription is for our mutual safety. And if I talk to 100 people ultimately who say that's not possible, I'll still say we have a chance of doing that. But there's no proof that that can be done now. So somebody has to take the risk. That would change the equation. We can save the world.